Hello, Minister. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
I hope Damba is doing well tonight.
Yeah, why not, sir?
Thank God.
You're doing well, sir. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you. This information about typhoid fever that we are receiving, what more can you tell us, please?
Yeah, I hope you've heard the news already. And it is a little bit a problematic thing. It's also creating a lot of issues in OT region. This year, the first quarter of the year, we had around 10,233, confirmed cases. This saying that about 5% of the OT population has typhoid. That is the report we had from the environmental secretariat of the OT region.
Did you say 5%?
About 5% of the OT population.
That's scary.
The figures that we have. If the first quarter alone has a total of over 10,233 confirmed cases. That is like every 20 people, we have 2 people having typhoid. But the most scaring issue is that after this report, we organized a meeting, and after this report, we asked the health directorate to do a search. And the report they are even giving us now is more scary than before. The first quarter of this year alone has pushed the number from our 10,233,000 to 22,261,000 confirmed cases. And it looks like it is very prevalent in the districts that which are bordered with the OT river. You look at Biakure, the number is high. You go to Karachi East, very high, and then Karachi West. Wherever this OT river passes along the borders, the typhoid is very, very high. And when you had the first information about what is going on about typhoid in the region, we quickly organized our environmental and sanitation secretariat to go around OT region to advise people about this sickness. And we've done that for 6 months. But the report are still not encouraging. So what we did now is to form a Taskforce to go around and talk to people, educate them about it, and whatever they do that is creating this evidence for us should be stopped once and for all. And so we form a Taskforce that will start our operation from next week. So far, that is what we are having in OT for now.
So is this the highest ever recorded cases of typhoid fever in your region?
Yeah, when you look at the history in OT, in 2021, it was 19,983. In 2022, it was 22,701. In 2023, it was 34,906. In 2024, it is 47,172. And then by the second quarter of this year, it is 22,261. So I would say that, yes, it is the highest so far. It's the highest so far.
I see. Now, do we know what may have caused it? What led to this escalation? Because
like I said, I mentioned that wherever we share the regional capital to the Slanfusu, borders with the Utik River, I think the sanitation is not good, and these particular areas don't also have good hospitals, and the sanitation issue is paramount. When you come to Dambai, where there is no hospital, you come to Dambai, getting to the N2 site, very, very dirty. The assembly is doing all that possible to see that the place becomes clean so that this typhoid issue can be sorted out. But unfortunately, even yesterday, I didn't know you were going to call me today. Yesterday around 7 o'clock, one of our serious chiefs, who is very active in, in Krakow, lost his life because he was attacked by typhoid. And we mentioned it to us around 7:30. We looked for an ambulance, sent him to the next hospital, which is Rawa. And before we get there, about 8 o'clock, we lost him. So typhoid.
Which chief is this? Chief of which area? What's the name?
Dambai, the Asafacha of Dambai Traditional Council, from the town. Hitherto we have lost 2 chief executives due to typhoid, in the past years.
Chief, as in municipal chief or district chief executives.
The municipal chief executive, we lost 2 of them because of typhoid.
So the issue of typhoid has been a worrying one for you in the region.
A serious one, a very serious one.
Which means
we
that
are looking at.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I was going to say that your problem, and your problem, Dambai is on the river, the Volta River. It's a fishing town.
Yeah.
And you've talked about, so you don't have a problem with cholera, you have a problem with typhoid fever.
The problem we have now is typhoid. And we are also saying that, this water treatment, is so much, I think will be wanted in the areas where, these markets and these areas like Demanku, you come to Dambai. The Demanku water treatment got spoiled, and, out of the budget, the latest budget, we hear money has been allocated for the water treatment for Demanku to Pawa in the northern, in the Infanta North. And we are also praying that if we can have a water treatment at Dambai, with the water treatment source at Abetuasi and Kwamikud, I think this will go a long way to help the people of Foti region.
But you still have people who drink from the Volta River, don't you? And that could also be part of the problems.
Yes, that unfortunately for us, even though it's good that we have good water bodies, it's also a challenge so far as sanitation and taking care of these water bodies and their boundaries, will help a lot. Otherwise, we are in a serious situation where I think government should come to our aid and to help us solve these issues. The typhoid issue in especially Dambai is too terrific, too big to go. Too big to go. And as I speak to you, Dambai alone for this first half has 4,533 confirmed cases of typhoid.
I see. Your original capital is Dambai.
It's Dambai, yes.
Let's talk about the health infrastructure in your region. Your region is a very new one.
Yeah.
Do you have a government hospital in Dambai, say a regional hospital?
No, unfortunately, Dambai has no regional hospital. Neither do they have any good hospital. There's a small health center in town, but we have the regional hospital at Wawa. We have the regional hospital at Wawa, and that is about 55 kilometers from Dambai to the place, and that also creates a problem. So we don't have any. We have a hospital at Wawa. There's one at Jasikan. We have one at Nkwanta South. And I think these are the ones that we have so far.
Okay. The cynic in me wants to ask, so was it really worth it carving out a region for you if you can't even boast of a regional hospital, not even a district hospital of proper standards?
Carving out a T region is very, very necessary and important to us. I don't think that, apart from the health issues that we have now, and which we are very confident that sooner or later we see the sorted out, I think it is very, very important. The president, in his agenda, I think has promised that there will be a hospital in each new region, a regional hospital in each new region. There will be a university in each new region, and a lot more. And for that, I think that carving out OT from the Volta region was very, very important. Not forgetting about the human resource development and our enterprises as farmers of the area. Yeah.
Okay, so now that you have major health centers outside your regional capital, this issue of the outbreak, is it just in Dambai or is throughout the region? And if it is, how is it? If it's out in the whole region, how are you dealing with it? So which hospitals and clinics are people attending? Are these facilities able to receive these 10,000 plus people who have issues?
Yeah, from the statistics that I have, most of our regional capitals, are on the OT region. OT region, are marketplaces for the capital towns where, most of them are also, sharing boundaries with the OT and water lakes. So basically, from my search, Biakure has a high number of typhoid. Karachi East also has a high number. Karachi West also has a high number of about 6,629, confirmed cases as of now. And then in Kwanta North, has 1,802. In Kwanta South, that also has Kabiti as an area, a market area where we have the OT area, also has about 6,037 last year, and as of now, we have 2,420 confirmed cases. Yeah, we have a hospital at Rawa, and people from Biakure, those from Guan and Jasikai attend those hospitals. There is also a hospital in Jasikai, the Jasikai Hospital, where people from KJB, Guan and other areas also attend to it. We have a hospital in Kwanta South, where people from, again, in Kwanta North and other areas like maybe even Karachi East also attend to it. So for now, we have about 4 hospitals in the two regions. We are only praying and hoping that, His Excellency John Dramani from Bahama, the president of this country, has assured us that there will be regional hospitals. And I am very confident when we get that one, things work out well. And if we also get, support, to create water systems on the areas where, the townships are very close to the rivers, I think that we will be looking at, trying to solve the problem in a very short time.
Okay. Your people are listening to you tonight on multiple platforms that carry this news. What would you say to them?
Yeah, what I'm saying to them that I want to thank you for calling me this evening and to let them know that sanitation is key. Sanitation is key. Whether you have a hospital or not, and there's a good sanitation in an area, it takes time before people get sick. So I'm pleading with our people that they should take sanitation as key. Nobody should just get up anywhere, eat and throw it anywhere, especially that we bother the OT river. And the river takes a lot of things and can deposit a lot of bad things too. So I'm just pleading with them that they should all help the government to solve these issues by doing their part of it, by looking at their sanitation issues and cleaning the places and picking up, sachets and other areas. And they should also look at how to best, how to ease themselves. Even if you are around the Uti River, it doesn't mean that if you need to ease yourself, you go to the river and try to ease yourself there.
Do people do that? Do people engage in open defecation and also defecate in the river?
People do that. So now we have a Taskforce that is going to get them out. You have got a Taskforce. They do that, and that creates a problem for us. I don't know. Some of them think that when the thing goes into the river, that is it. But whatever you give to the river brings it back to us. And that is the story.
But do you have enough toilet facilities, wash facilities, water, sanitation, hygiene facilities?
I can say yes, because whatever that I talk about, you don't have too much toilets there. Whatever I talked about, I'm talking about Dambai, not too much toilets. You talk about what Abutu saying in Biakwe, it's not also too good. You talk about crashing to you, it's the same thing. They think that once they are on the riverside, anything goes. And unfortunately for us, they don't want to attend to even a good model of distributing themselves, and it's an issue, seriously.
Would there be a need for a state of emergency at least to deal with this matter, or you think that would be too premature?
Yeah, I think that let's watch it and see what happens in the next 3 months to come. It is already having a lot of problems with conflicts and here and there. And when you talk about a state of emergency and those issues again, maybe it will not be too good for us, mate. So let's see for the next 3 months whatever you can do and see that the situation comes down. Naturally, we have put a task force in place, and we are going to work seriously with that. I brought a team together. We sponsored them. We have given them vehicles. We are going to take care of them. They will go around OT region and enforce, sanitation issues along the river banks of the OT region. And I'm very sure that when we start that in the next 3 months, we'll be confident to tell you back and inform you that I think that Typhoid is coming down in OT region. Not forgetting that before that time, there will be a lot of intervention from government if there is anything that can come and help us do that.
Do you need the Minister for Health to do anything tonight, or you can handle it at your level?
Since I haven't spoken to him yet, I want to handle it at my own level. And if it's getting difficult, I'll come back to you, sir.
Very well. It's not every time I get the regional minister for OT to speak to. There's one issue I want to ask you before you go, sir, with your indulgence.
Okay.
The vessel that helps people cross, the very popular vessel at Dambai, every now and then, the pontoon. Every now and then it breaks down, leaves people stranded. What's the state of affairs? Has it been fixed now? Do you have ease of transportation on the river?
Thank you very much, my brother. I'm happy you have a lot of concern for OT region. Yeah, for now, it has been repaired and it's working. And that is why we are praying, that the president's big push and his promise that we put a bridge on the OT river is a very big welcome news to the people for OT region. Because the Dambai stretch is a very busy stretch. The traffic is very big, and almost every day, there are big trucks there. And at times you go there, you won't get even, the pontoon. It has spoiled. You repair it, 2 hours is gone, and it becomes a very big problem for us. But for now, for the past 2 weeks, I think there's no report to me yet, and I'm very confident with that. We are also doing a lot of monitoring. We are talking to the pontoon officers to report to us immediately there's any issue that we need our concern. And I think that we are working well. And for now, we pray that if it goes on like that, we'll be able to sort these issues up.
Regional Minister, thank you. So I wanted to say Akpe to you, but I'm not sure whether you speak Akpe. So.
Oh yes. You know me very well. I was a regional chairman for Water Region for about 8 years.
Oh, okay.
For my party, so I know Akpe. Akpe now, huh?
Master Akpe, you. I will dodgy. All the best. Thank you so much. That's John Japon. He's OT regional minister speaking to us from the regional capital, Dambai, where very disturbing news coming through that over 10,000 people have contracted typhoid fever. And you've heard him there talk about the health challenges they have, the wash issues they have in the region, but he says that they would deal with it. This is Eyewitness News on 97.